Hi, I'm Ray. This is my vegetable garden, and this channel is all about growing fruit and vegetables, along with some DIY projects and some flowers on the way. But today I've got all my chili and pepper plants on my table, and we're going to sort these out. Some of these are looking a bit worse for wear, and some I'm going to try and keep for overwinter overnight. First thing first, it's a bit of a chilly day out there, but it is warmer in the polytunnel. I'm going to get the coffee on, have a quick coffee, and we'll sort out these peppers. So these are the peppers that I grew. I've grown some in pots and some in the polytunnel. Some are better than others, and in the pots, this is a very small pot and we've only produced a few peppers. This one is looking a bit worse for wear, and that one can be removed. So these all peppers in the polytunnel, and this one, sadly I've forgotten all the names as I've been quickly labelled them, but this is quite interesting. All the little brownish peppers. I should try and look back and find some of the names. The one that I found really interesting was this purple one, and the purple peppers are really good, but sadly this is not looking that healthy. But my wife doesn't like eating purple foods, so a purple pepper is not ideal. So I'm going to go through these peppers and we're going to have a look and see. But the kettle's boiled, so we're going to have a cup of coffee first. So when I planted my tomatoes, I was trying to make use of the extra space, so I planted a chili plant in between the two tomato plants, and the same with this one, and it has worked, although my path was a bit smaller and these were hanging over to the path. So I'm actually going to lift these ones. We're going to take off the peppers and we're going to cut this one back and we're going to save it. As we can see, the trunk is getting quite woody, and hopefully next year will be an earlier crop and a stronger crop. But we're really pleased with how these have come. So this is our chili plant, chili pepper plant, and we're just going to dig under and dig out the roots. As this was already in a pot, the roots should pretty much be contained. So as we can see, this is the pot we used, and I had a hole in it, and here is the roots. So as we can see, the stem is quite thick and quite sturdy. So we're going to put this into a bigger pot, and then the roots can grow bigger and the plant can grow larger for next year. So I'm just going to tickle away some of the old compost, as we're going to put this in a whole pot of compost. So there we go, that's our chili plant. So this is our pepper plant, and this is the bucket that's going to be going into and it's got holes in the bottom, and we've just cleaned some of the compost away so we can put some fresh compost in. So we've got our compost, and we're making sure the root ball is central and secure in the compost. And this will be a nice strong plant for next year. As the leaf start dying off, it's a good sign that the plant is going into hibernation. So there we go, that's the pot, and we've got the compost in, some nice fresh compost so it can grow into there. We've got one small chilli that can go in the pot. So this is what we need to prune, so we're just going to remove those bits. So where do we cut? So as we can see, we've got two stems coming from this plant, and basically we find a node and we can cut just above the node. This one, the node is facing outwards, so we're going to give it a cut on this one. We're going to do a diagonal cut like so, and then we can work around this stem. We'll just give it a cut above the node. This one we'll keep this one, and this node is facing upwards, so the next leaf is going to come out this way, so we're going to give it a cut diagonal, this one. And the main stem, we've got two branches coming off the main stem, so we might just give what should we do? Give this one a trim above this node here. We'll give it a cut as so. And there we go. That's our pepper plant. All ready for the winter. So one last thing to do is to get our fertilizer, and we're just going to sprinkle this around the top of the pot. And this will give the roots some energy in the coming year. So there we go. That's our pepper. And we better put a label on this one because we're going to forget. So this is pepper Anaheim. So note for myself, and we shall keep this in the polytunnel for a couple of weeks, and then we will move it indoors. Actually, we will move it indoors very soon because our frost date in the south of UK is around now. It's the 20 something of October, so we're on the 25th, 26th, so we'll take these home and we'll put them indoors. All we need now is to give it a bit of a soak, let the roots get a drink, and let this compost merge around the roots. So there we go. So we're going to have a look at the others and see what else we're going to keep. So I've just been looking through my pepper plants and I'm going to keep this one. I want to keep the purple one, although it's looking a bit sad, and we're going to look after this brown one. You can put these in pots and the rest we can start again. So we're just going to do that and then that'll be it. So we're just going to repeat exactly the same, just taking off the peppers. We're going to take out these from the pots, remove some of the compost, and we're going to put these into the flower buckets. These are the supermarket flower buckets that they sell flowers in. And this one I'm not going to prune too much, as it's not too bad, so I'm just going to cut above the node and we'll leave that one as it is. This one, I'm not too concerned about these peppers. They've gone a bit weird. But I want to grow the plant again as an experiment, so that can go into the pot with new compost. And then we're going to cut these branches off. So we're going to cut this one. There's a node there, and there's one here. I'm going to cut that one off. I'm going to cut this one off above this one at an angle. One pointing out there. Cut that one. That one is looking a bit dead, so we'll just give that a cut. And this one above the node there, we'll just give it a little trim. And there we go. That's the brown one. Just got to refer to my peppers as red, brown or purple. That's that one. And the last one we're going to do is the purple one. This one is looking a bit worse for wear, but I'd like to continue and see what we do and see if we get a better crop next year. So we're just going to cut off the fruits. And we're just going to stick that into the compost. Normal multi-purpose. We're going to give it a feed. and we can see what happens next year. So all these now, I'm going to get a feed. And a water. And then they're going to go indoors. And there we go. That's all the peppers. Overwintered. Sorted. So, thank you for watching, and if you enjoy my channel then please subscribe, ring that bell, get notifications when I post some more, and thank you very much, and leave me a comment. Do you grow peppers and chilies, and are you overwintering them? Let me know which types, and it might even remind me what I'm growing. So, fully pleased, a couple of hours down the allotment, and we've got our peppers and our chilies for overwintering. So, thank you very much. Cheers.